I mean, here I am registering Cultivator Colossus and people have 4 Thrall, Doorkeeper Thralls in the deck. Thrall dunks on us. A guy rances at my LGS and if that card resolves, I just can't do crap. Try escape shifting into an analyst. Then they're gonna lose. Good morning, Mr. Streamer, it's midnight. That's morning for you. Your schedule is crazy. I mean, I guess it is. Is Grazer the actual eternal Mr. Beast? Sure. Let's play more sagas. GSZ still playable. Yes, yes, great card. You pay mana, you tutor for a monster. Really good. Co tam chcesz wygrzebać, bułeczko? Did you know, chat, that Territorial Kavu in its first iteration before actually going to print used to naturalize on attack? Just destroy artifact or its hammered when you attack. That was one of the options. It would be much more fearsome if that was the card to face. Yeah, quite threatening to drop. We could get consigned on my sacks there now. Which would actually suck balls. This has trample. Oh. Whoa! Guess that's how it works, but that's kind of crazy. When Saga is no longer a source of triggered abilities on the stack, it dies, so it just dies when you let this consign resolve. Somehow that has never happened to me. I was planning on Boseijuing the Scion anyways and jumping. That's kind of funky. They just countered the search. Well, and killed my Saga instantly, right? Which it would have lived otherwise. But I guess, like, when else would it die? That's always how it dies. But it's just kind of funny because you kind of expect the ability to still resolve, but I guess it was countered, so it was gone. But yeah, they did counter the search ability. 3 cards in hand. Kavu just countered my Saga from my graveyard. I mean, 4 consigned Zoo is annoying. So my deck is just playing lands that die by themselves, jump blocks, and... yeah, and what? Hello, please F them up for the fans. I'm trying to, but then my opponent is playing a consign to memory Doorkeeper through Zo, which is... it's sort of annoying, holy shit. They do go down to 1 card, so here's hoping. Wasn't kidding, it's a hard deck for Amulet, lol. I can't even make a construct of this, it's funny. Oh, well, it's good, chat. I play a 6-6 now, and a 6-6 is pretty solid, but you can't even kill this troll all that well. If they were to surveil flash, then it would actually not kill my Titan because of the Doorkeeper troll. This scam zoo made many 5-0s since few days. Classic modern, scam decks left and right. It's all that anyone is ever doing, just scamming. Not sure. Kinda want to block. We do have one power in play now. My Tolaria West is in my graveyard, which is sort of annoying. Need to draw... Not even Scapeshift. Scapeshift doesn't help me. I guess a Titan is the best draw. Or Analyst, I guess, is an even better one. Yeah, I guess Analyst is the best. But the Thrall has flash, you can't even bounce it with Otawara, it's just gonna be there, stay there. Crazy shit. So Mr. Beast is a free, but it's not getting any better if I hold it in my hand. So it has to be a free. I'll play land next turn, it's gonna be a 4-4. But then it's consigning, that's fine. I mean, sure. Go ahead. White until it does not die to a bolt. No, no waiting. No time to wait. His opponent waited for me, I guess. I don't know. First I wait for no bolt, then I wait for no delirium. Then I wait for no tribal flames. Maybe Cave or Saga is actually better than a 4-4. Is Pro really consigning again? That's such a waste. This is so bad. We do know that they have no more consigns anymore. Drugi Trul o kurka rurka. Second one, how are we supposed to deal with those? Well, maybe I don't need to deal with them, maybe I can just raise my opponent. Dryad Valakut is away. I do need to draw all of that just the normal way, so... we'll see. If I don't die to a Tribal Flames, then it's good. Tribal Flames certainly in the range. Opponent somehow has 35 cards in their deck. They drew almost half of their deck. Grove Chomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have exactly 13 if my opponent has nothing. If I 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I counted? Have I counted correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yes. Best thing about their deck, against their deck, should be Escape Shift for Analyst. Vesuva. Oh, I play a 5/5 for 7 mana. Haste. Move to combat. Hopefully no binding for Titan. Okay. Seems like we're good. So I just need to search for 2 lands. 5 plus 6. Five plus 6, that's 11. I need plus 2. So it doesn't matter what I get, really. 2 sagas will do. Like, maybe... Is there a chance they have any disenchants? No. Whoa. I guess that's in a Null Drifter list. Sure, let's get 2 sagas. That's 13 damage coming your way. Binding with Draco. It's pretty funny indeed. Does binding bounce everything or just whatever your opponent controls? You don't control. Whoa. That card seems crazy. That said, I guess we're gonna bring Sex, Eleshnorn. I wish I had some life gain. Pretty hilarious that we won this game, yeah. Pretty funny indeed. Eleshnorn, let him play Flage and Null. There is no Null Drifter in my opponent's deck specifically, but also I'll beat that with Elesh, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'll cut it. Maybe no Elesh, I guess, because I guess when it's Elesh versus the Troll and Kavu, then it's actually not a great battle. Yeah. Opponent needed to counter those on top triggers. Those consigns certainly top half of the plays ever. Elesh stops binding though. Yeah, but binding is bad against my deck. I have 3 Boseiju, so I just kill it for free if it's on something important. When will they finally print a green Source of Plowshares type card? I just want to pay green mana and exile target creature. Is it really so much to ask? Do I really have to pay 4 life for a Dismember that doesn't even kill many of the things I want? Or do I really need to splash for terrible options in different colors? Is it really how it's supposed to be? That's a great draw. Since they have so many consigns, let's not play into that. Boseiju. So at least a Boseiju that hits flyers, really, and make Harbinger fly. Was it really so hard? Boseiju kills flyers, Harbinger flies. A Ganjo. Soon. A Ganjo. Maybe that's a mistake to play Selesnya Sanctuary. Because villain is probably throwing. Still don't really want to play out the amulet and give them an opportunity to consign to memory. Not ruling. Now you're laughing, but once we start putting a Ganjo and Titan, yeah. I guess eventually the time is gonna come. Takenuma had a brief moment. 3 mana. Lage. Okay. So this was the issue here. I guess I'm still fine because I top decked T West. But I'm just scape shooting with 2 lands instead of 3 because I played the Sanctuary last turn. If I played something else, I would have not needed to top deck, right? Or would I? I don't know. Do I actually combo off here or do I not combo off? So I just get a shit ton of mana. If I mail my other pact, I guess I can die to that. I have 6 in my deck. Milled no pact, in fact milled 3 lands, so it's gonna be all comfy. Yeah, it's good, it's good. I do this and now I get to T West for 6 to actually loop. Did I see the Pro Tour? Yeah, I did watch a bit. I've seen the whole finals. I watched, but not very closely. It was a little bit boring. Or maybe not boring, but couldn't hold my attention. Because it actually was boring, as I hesitantly didn't want to say. Can I count to 60 without dying on the floor? Yeah. The Thrall is a bit of an issue, certainly. Bounce free lands, you say? What lands? Spelunking, that's gonna make it easier as well. That is so many bounces. 6 is really impressed. Well, I mean, Titan would have worked here as well, I think, at least. But Analyst for sure did, and it kind of makes it easier. I guess with one Amulet, it actually, having a 6 in the deck, it actually worked. Oj kurwa, TSP pierdrek, no. 2 amulety ekipne. Well, that's irrelevant because we talked about it being faster. I mean, maybe he's gonna play Pest Control or Prismatic Ending, then my hand is bad. Oh, should have played a Bounce Land. If I enjoy Spelunking, I can't play it next turn, that's horrible. They are ghosting, worse. Villain's deck is just cringe. Pest Control, I mean, I guess do all of that and then mill over Pest Control. The Hacking Relic Oculus deck building is just too much for me. Remember the Onion Ring? You played it in those spots and just asked them if they had Counterspell, and they had Counterspell, so I guess the ring didn't do anything, but then you played a second one on turn 5, that was crazy. My wishlist for Amulet. Summer Bloomer Exploration. Onion Ring, but only in Amulet. And that's it. Summer Bloom. I guess I said Summer Bloom or Exploration. And Sword to Plowshares, yeah. Cycles a nerf, all of that to cycle in a nerf, cringe. Field of the Dead, oh yeah, sure. Whatever floats your boats. Seems good to mega constructs. Might as well ask for fastball instead of exploration. Why? I mean, exploration is chill and fastball is cringe and OP. Nice Ketramose, bro. O kurwa, no nie. To jest przesada. On dobierze kartę. Ups. On dobierze wiele kart. This synergy is fucked up. The problem of fastball is you might lose percentage point versus burn if you play it. Holy shit. That's true. How's the Storm matchup? It's bad. I don't have Cavern. I don't know if I should have made a construct here. Kind of can't win, like, as soon as he drew the frog, I got kind of fucked because he can draw at 5,000 now. No, do not, 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 do. Because he does have a counterspell now, for sure. So I play Titan, gets countered, I die, and that's not good. Relic of Progentus, Abhorrent Orchulus, let's hacking go. At least no cringe Harbinger. I don't know. What can you try to beat? Not much. Yes, I'm going to Utrecht. I will be playing Titanos. Utrecht is in 2 weeks. Did they announce format of the next PT? No. Not officially. I asked my PT insider source if Scott Larrabee had spilled any beans or any rumors on the format, and the secret source told me that allegedly it's supposed to be standard, but there's no official information on that. Maybe I actually never had shit. Just ditches a counter spell. 10? No dobra, no. Bro just discarded counter spell. Doesn't care. This looks like we win, do we? Pioneer Frog, okay. Really? 2 cards in hand? One cavern away. Not really. You need to draw the cavern. No, I couldn't search, like... Not really. Oh, I guess I could have this game, but... Co tu się dzieje w tej grze w ogóle? No co, no kurwa, nic się nie dzieje, Second Spell na pizdę i umieram, no. Nic się nie dzieje. Otawara would save us. Seems like the team of imaginary Johnstar friends lands keeps growing. If I flipped more lands, then I guess it would have been good. But I hadn't. Kurwa, jaki to jest zjebane ten żabulec. Nawet jak tu nie ma żadnego takiego gówna. OP to wciąż wkurwia. Yeah, if I milled another bounce, I mean, milling 2 bounces, that would be pretty lucky, right? But I mean, all the consigns and pest control and exercise still makes me want to trim on Saga. I guess not. I don't know if Ketramose. Well, Ketramose, it's assuredly easier to play against Ketramose than it is to play against Harbinger, but it's not easy. Are the Esperdex playing Bluefish too? Some do. Jendrek hasn't been playing Bluefish lately. But some people just don't care and they play free color Harbinger. Because against Titanos, it really, I guess, doesn't matter. You can play 20 non-basics and it's still gonna be incredible for you. Primer video for Breach. I don't have anything like that. Let's keep Saga in play. One other in hand. Don't want to let it die. So my Dismember doesn't kill the Frogster yet. Now. I could use it and then villain has to ditch 4 cards. Classic Dismember. Could have Dryad in play. Is LS a good solution for the actual meta? What do you mean the actual meta? As opposed to what? The non-actual non-meta? LS... I'll probably cut her soon. She's functional against Orzhov. That's kinda it. But you probably don't even... It's not that you need Eleshnorn against them. It's helpful, but to an extent. Co to tutaj robimy? Ending my amulet. No dobra. Cool. No dobra. Tries a green 2 for it should have reach. Yeah, assuredly. I cast Dismember. I cast Counterspell. No, zajebiście, fajnie masz. Elesh might be good for the online non-challenge meta, but until Breach is dealt with, I think it's just a cute card. So Elesh non actually is a card that I also was planning to board in against. Breach, because it actually stops the Breach combo. Grinding Station doesn't untap, so I mean, it was kind of my reason why I wanted to bother trying it. It was that I was going to face, I was thinking Orzhov and Breach, and then I can use it in both, but I hadn't had the opportunity to play against Breach with that card yet. Let's block. Tainted Indulgence, no nieźle tutaj. Niezłe dymy robi chłop. Bouncing the Frog is... Kurwa, no przejebane jest, nie ma autów. Another one. Ziomuś, no. Jeszcze jeden Tiger Indulgence. They should let out more Boros gamers into the leagues because... and the prelims, because TSP Endrek has to be stopped. This frog crap. Has to... Impeded Overlord is an Shaman, so it's not gonna stop that. Inquisition. That's surprising. Probably just means a Necro deck. Most other decks don't bother running Inquisition nowadays. It's just hacking Johns. Is it really Tarmogoyf time? It's not a confident time. It's actually better versus my deck, so it's kind of spooky. Flipped in Urza Saga, so John's Saga, classic. Nerko Goyf. Wrong Goyf, question mark. Can he so Elashnorn or no? Well, if you want to play Elashnorn, but we're hard testing. But likely she's gonna get cut, as I was saying. Well, she was good against Zorzov, which is like was her purpose. I mean, I don't know, but also you can play against Zorzov, you don't need that. Kurva Musa. Attack on Titan Hardstyle, My Soldier's Rage. I have watched Attack on Titan actually, but I didn't think of combining it with Hardstyle. I guess just not my first thought in general, but sure. One annoying thing about Amulet is that Amulet is great, or rather Amulet Titan is actually not all that great, but I think Spelunking Scapeshift is great, despite the name of the deck being the other acronym. Well, the exile my TOS, that would actually be an issue, but I drew the analyst, so I guess no problem. Except for against Frog. Against Frog, the Scapeshift Spelunking deck is not so good. Which is the, I think, source of our problems. There is just no space in the sideboard to have like 4 tireless trackers and 6s total. Should we rebuild the deck from zero? Well, so I guess rebuild the deck and play no Titan. No TOS question mark. My TOS got exiled by Ragavan. It's gone forever. But also I already have those in hand, so in other words, is good. I make construct. Oh no, not construct, no. This is better to play around endurance here. No, endurance is not Giganta compatible. So, no point. I mean, a main endurance would be crazy. I guess I could have played around it. Didn't feel the need to. The thing with Amulet is that sometimes you find those nice sideboard plans, but it does take half of your sideboard to accommodate one matchup, and if you want to accommodate well, while at the same time you don't really need to accommodate many of the matchups, so you end up in those situations where it's not clear what to put in your sideboard because your cards are fine. You might as well play them, but you don't necessarily care to. And it's just kind of confusing. Maybe like this. Maybe that's a good opening hand. I think I prefer Urza's Cave to Otawara. Before you started streaming, I was watching your YouTube video from yesterday playing Titan. All everybody kept asking about was Eleshnorn. I would just scatter. Honestly, very sensible. Because honestly, yeah, that's kind of what most of what Elesh did so far. Just be annoying. FOMO. Would I still play Dryad main deck in paper? Yeah, I would. Hi, what am I supposed to do though? Kind of a scuffed spot. Maybe hit Saga with Boseiju. Hope that villain floods and I draw out of this. You have a good Blink matchup anyway. Yeah, I guess. Just for a brief moment, it it doesn't really matter whether your matchup is good or not. It doesn't really necessarily matter by itself to whether you want sideboard cards for the matchup or not. If it's popular and you have cards that actually improve your win rate you still up your win rate times the amount of times you face the deck, so it's still beneficial to have an effective sideboard against a popular deck, even if it's a baseline good matchup. But I think so. Dryad is a bit bad to draw, and Valakut is a bit bad to draw. But I think they're not bad enough to draw that I would want to cut them fully. Because I think layering the ability to win is worth a bit more. And there are spots where it's just plainly good to get the Dryad, so I think overall it's good enough. Ghost Vacuum, oh kurka. Why do your sleeves get dirty no matter what you do? You probably sweat too much. As they say, don't sweat it, bro. Life linking Dark Confidant. It would be crazy if Dark Confidant dealt damage to you. Then you could equip it with a Shadow Spear and then you would flip a card, lose life, and just flip it again. Incredible. Dobra, bloknę już. Nie mam co, nie mam siły. I need to top deck an Amulet. The Nethergoyf did not attack. Somehow. Actual Tarmogoyf. So they have 6, 7, 8, 9 damage plus 4. So I live, okay. Last turn they didn't manage to attack with their Nethergoy for the second time, so we'll see if that's actually going to successfully pan out. It did. Oh, so I need to draw Amulet or Spelunking into Vestige or Spelunking into Bounce Land. Or Spelunking into Lotus Field works as well. I'm saying regardless of paper or online, it's an easy alternate win con. Well, there are things you cannot do online with Amulet, like establish the Boseiju Otawara loop to destroy everything. You can do that. On Modo, you will run out of time. What? You could do that in paper. Amulet. No nie ma. They didn't even show any hate for Saga. We were talking about Dryad Valakut in paper. Yes, I know. What do you think I was talking about? It's exactly what I'm talking about as well. Have heat, passport. Just combo them. Keep. I will go Saga Amulet. Bloodbraid Elf meta was so fun. That's crazy, Pelperio. It's crazy to say that. It's even more crazy to think that, but I guess you do you. If it was your speed, then it's good. Ad nauseum, yeah, that was a combo deck. Ragavanchik deployed. I drew Primigero. This is interesting. Guess I'll take the Ragavan head and copy Amulet. Maybe I should just wait. Maybe they have a punish. Maybe they will EE me. That would kill the Ragavanchik as well, so. Well, X what will X? Is it not a good question as to whether you need an extra win con? It is a good question, like. So why is Amulet not running an Emrakul online? What's this bug? It would be an Emrakul would be an extra win con, wouldn't it? Yet somehow it's not actually a card you'd like to run. Not one that synergizes with the deck, because Dryad has multiple purposes in the deck. See, so now you're answering the question. Which, like, that's fine to believe. I don't think it's a given that Dryad synergizes so well that I want it, no doubt, but I do think overall I want it. I'm sure you have very good reasons for all of your deck building decisions, but your deck list is so confusing as an energy commoner. Well, what baffles you the most? That's actually not true. I don't really have very good reasons for all of my deck building decisions. I have some reasons, but not necessarily the best ones, I guess. No GSZ. Well, I have GSZ in my sideboard. The GSZ is a There's a misconception that's a good card. I be sure. 7 days ago, Belcher. Play Magic, you are better at that. I guess. Energylandia. Should I put Saga into play on turn 1? That lets me make a construct on turn 2 and 3. Attack for 3 and then 8. And then 8 again. 3, 8, 8. That is 19. So maybe. That's 18 by turn 5, right? Turn 2 construct, turn 3 construct attack. Turn 4 attack, turn 5 attack. Well, assuming I'll draw a land, I guess, of course, but hoping. Sapphire Medallion. Sacrifice or other block. Sapphire Medallion means that it's the Belcher from the future. Stock up. Tear and stock up. You mean out of breach? Gives the attack for 10 and then like next turn for 15, so. Gemstone Cavern, Ugin's Labyrinth, no to jest przesada już. Okay, so we get to win with just the constructs. That's solid and reassuring. I think keeping Saga against this deck is just kind of necessary. Because that's so easy to win with Saga. Compared to other stuff. This Wincon Oracle. They also have Jace. Oof, it's not a Belcher deck, it's a something memory deck. It's actually different. Selective memory, yeah. Alright, one Saga out. Oh, Games from Cavern, Eugene's Labyrinth, that's just incredible. Stock up, that sounds like a deck from the future. Is it just Belcher but worse? It kinda looks like it. Because Belcher had the nut draw of suspending a Lotus Bloom turn 1 and you knew you were dead by turn 4, but this deck just doesn't. You just don't die. I mean, I guess I'll die to Harbinger next turn. Opponent played a untapped land tapped, so I guess that's a huge signal that I'm about to die, but I'm not beating that, so let's not even try. There's no point. Okay, dodged. I have a Grazer, right? Grazer? I barely... Interesting choice to hit and explore here. What motivates that? I had one pact, so I guess I can't pact anymore, so I guess I can't kill now. Is it the case? I mean, I don't think my opponent can kill me because I'll pass with Otawara up. And their win con is just a bit too weak to do that. They need to selective memory their deck and then they have to win. I don't really get this deck. I'd see them lose a bunch. Or beat me with Harbinger, but not with the combo. Unlike Belcher, which actually just played Belcher and killed me. So anyone in the chat has any experience?